Василий. Ты Николай.
Ты Василий. Я Николай.
Мы.
Привет! Today we will learn a letter which will require some of your imagination. Imagine just somebody just showed you a disgusting, really disgusting picture of something, and you look at it and you say, "Ugh." And that's a letter we are going to learn today. Letter "ugh." I know when people try to practice the letters, they try to say them long and pronounce them well. There is no need for that. It's really short sound. And if you think you don't do it like a native Russian, it doesn't matter because it will be so quick, no one will notice. You will hear a few tips about how to say this letter from other people. You choose your own pronunciation. But once you can say this letter "ы", you will be able to say this short word "ты", and that's you. Informal. Because in Russian we have formal address of people and informal. So far, for now, we are learning informal conversation. So you know how to say "я", "I", you know how to say he, он, she, она, but now you should be able to say ты, as you, or мы, we. So you can now extend your conversation, extend your questions to the more words. And letter "ы", some people say there are words which start with "ы". I don't know any Russian word which would start with "ы". Well, there is no Russian words with "ы". So it could be only in the middle of the word or at the end of it. That's why we don't need to know the capital "ы" at all. So try to listen more, try to say this sound with other letters, not just on its own, because otherwise it will drive you crazy. Okay, just practice. There is one tip which many people say it's quite useful, how to say actually this sound "ы". You know already the letter "u". Remember where is the wolf running onto the moon? So that "u", try to do it first mechanically. You say "u" and then make yourself smile. "U", and that's the end of it is "ы". "U", and you say it somewhere here. Well, I don't think I can do any more for you today. So you're on your own in here. Now, of course, if you want to record it and you want to send it to me, the best, of course, if you have a friend, just be prepared. They will be laughing at you. Let's do the very, very, very short dialogues involving the word with letter "ы". Привет, я Таня, а ты? Я студент, а ты? Я секретарь, а ты? Я инженер, а ты? And the last one, я сальса-инструктор, а ты? One thing about Russians is quite funny. They all, or majority of them, think that all foreigners are rich. I don't know where that idea came from. I have no idea. But for some reason they think if you came from the foreign country, you're rich. Even if you go to museum where you have to buy tickets or the entertainment, some places, they charge foreigners a bit higher than the locals. And not on the basis you're a resident or not, it's just you're a foreigner, you pay more. So, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, it's just how it is. Or they say you need a help, for instance. And normally they would help you for free, but I think, oh, he's a foreigner, I might get some money out of him or out of her because she's foreigner. That's the thing. And that was 40 years ago, and that was 20 years ago, and nowadays it's the same thing.
Hey guys, we were having a party here recently in Moscow with some friends, and there were two other Americans here in addition to myself, and the topic of conversation turned to the Russian letter U. This letter is rather difficult for learners of Russian to pronounce, and my friends tried to explain to the two Americans how to pronounce this word, but this letter, but they just weren't getting it. And then I walked in and they asked me, Lily, can you show these Americans how to pronounce "u"? So then I remembered this lesson, very illustrative, that was passed down to me on exchange still in Tomsk. And basically, if you're trying to teach a foreigner how to pronounce "u", have them do this visualization trick where you're holding a dagger, okay, in front of you, very menacingly. Imagine that you've just committed some grave dishonor to your family, and now you're required to commit seppuku, or basically stab yourself in the guts. So you take this dagger, okay, and you stab yourself very forcefully in the stomach, and just as you're about to expire, yeah, imagine all sorts of stuff maybe coming from your mouth. You utter this guttural letter. And that worked. Then the Americans straight off were saying with the best of them. Yeah, it's a sound that comes from very deep in your throat, like many Russian vowels, unlike American vowels. So I hope this video helps someone. And if you have questions about how to pronounce any other letters or vowel combinations, diphthongs, what have you, in Russian, Spanish, or maybe Chinese also, or English, just drop me a line, leave something in the comments, and I'll try to explain it to you. Okay, thanks, bye.